I'm ready for war. Tell them I'm ready for war. I'm ready for more. Tell them I'm ready for more. I'm ready for war. Tell them I'm ready for war.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Arizona Cardinals and the Los Angeles Rams. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27.
To throw is Wilson. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Wilson. Finding Williams once more, complete. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down. First carry now for A.J. Dillon. And this play a lot like the previous one. Thanks to that stout Cardinal defense, back-to-back they've been tackled behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. They'll roll him out right. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. And I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Throwing left side, it's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A good pickup there, a 22. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. Working from the gun, Rodgers. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Allen Robinson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. They go play action with Wilson. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a 1st down. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
You can't block me. Hey, check Mike 20.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson.
Push him back.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. 2nd interception for him now here in this 1st half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Cardinals. Robert Foster, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now 14-0.
Rams, nothing.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll get this out wide to Metcalf. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Cardinals' 48-yard line.
A run here for J.D. McKissick.
have to admit I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Second and 10.
Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy?
From the gun, it's Wilson. And this one is incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Here we go. Set. Defense on. Army.
On first down, Wilson. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Partner, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. Here's 2nd and 10.
15 Lonnie.
Now it's Wilson. They go screen with Dillon. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. To throw again is Wilson. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he is going to have a Rams first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. This will be the first red zone opportunity now for the Rams. 1st and 10 right at the 20.
80 weapon. Yep. I got it. Go. 27. Check Mike. 27. I'm coming. 61. Matchbox. Light. Set up.
Here's Wilson. Touchdown, Rams. J.D. McKissick, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Rams have got this back to a 1-score game. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. From his end zone, Tyler Irvin. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Cardinal, 1st down. 1st and 10. 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 1st and
Here we go. Here we go. Here we
Through
go.
one quarter, 14-7 our score. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
55 mark, guys. 55. Here we go.
Rodgers now to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 25 yards that time.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Open man here is Foster. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Gainwell. Justin Simmons up from his safety spot to make the tackle. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
At the Rams' 27-yard line.
Working with 2nd and 5 now. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
34-yard line.
Down. 30 pace. Let's go. Right there. 56. Pick me up. Here we go. Go. The Mike boys. 56. Check 56. You scared? Mike 56. There you go.
Now Wilson.
They're running it.
Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's go now. Let's go now. Let's go now. 60 orange. 57's the mark.
Wilson. Flushed out right. This one into the hands of Metcalf. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
I got you. I got you. 57. Come on.
To the outside, that's complete to Williams. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd.
Here's Wilson. It's complete to Williams. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for an LA Rams. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They go play action now. Wilson. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
57's the mic. Watch 57. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now.
Throwing is Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another 1st down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Check the backer, check the backer. Protein spill. Yes! Motion.
Wilson will throw again. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another 1st down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
They'll set up a screen for Dillon. Touchdown! A.J. Dillon with touchdown number 7 on the year. And an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the 1st half.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown puts us in a position where if they make the extra point, we're right back to even before we start the 2nd half.
Extra point from McManus is good. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. From his end zone, Tyler Ervin. Ervin not willing to risk a return, and this will come out to the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw. The same target, same result. It's Kittle. Touchdown, Cardinals. Well, for a tight end, he can definitely motor, and he shows off the wheels there after the catch as he's able to shake free. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
14. Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Here's Tate to return. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson. Over the middle. That's caught by Metcalf. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. They go play action with Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Rams. DK Metcalf, as the first half is winding down. And the Rams have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. For Zach Wilson, you have to figure if you're going to be drafted number 2 overall, you better have a big arm, and he does not disappoint there.
And that is absolutely demoralizing for a defense because you've got the offense on the ropes. It's 3rd down. You're trying to get off the field, and then wham, you have a letdown in the secondary, and you give up a big one.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. On 1st down, Rodgers. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
Yeah, Coach, certainly no shortage of action in those first 2 quarters. Definitely got to work on my touchdown calls, so we'll see how much voice I have left for the second half here. From his end zone, Tyler Ervin. Ervin not willing to risk a return, and this will come out to the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They'll need to regroup after the costly interception last time. It led to a tying touchdown. 21 all is where we stand, and they've got it 1st and 10. Rodgers' throw complete to Foster. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here for a first.
We need
Rodgers. Finding some room at midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. He'll check this one down to Gainwell. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. That catch good for only a couple. Throwing again on second down. Rodgers. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Derek Barnett able to maneuver in for the sack.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. So that was a very nice play, Charles, from a very speedy cornerback. On 2nd and 9, Wilson. They'll get this into the hands of Dillon, complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 31.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. But this guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
He stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Play action. It's Wilson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Buddy Johnson brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career.
I said it, let's go. 57 to Mike. 57. Hard. I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over.
After the sack on 1st down, Wilson, and finding the tight end Hooper. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Here we go. Set. Tension's on. Quit talking about it and bring it. 57. Mike, 57. Here we go. D. Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again. 57's Mike. Ready, go.
Third and long. It's Wilson. This one hauled in. Again, it's Hooper. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. Fourth down. That's to his running back, complete. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down. Again, Wilson. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Reuben Foster picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. In his own end zone, it's Rodgers. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Foster. And they work this out past the 25. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Throwing now is Rodgers. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. On 2nd and 10, Rodgers. And that'll be dumped off to Gainwell. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And that is incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them, because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
5 yards remain on 2nd down. They run once more with Dillon. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. Here it's 3rd and 3. From midfield now, here's Wilson. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Play action. Now Wilson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Watch tight. Tight end right, tight up. 4 down. Check. 57's the mic. 57's the mic. I'm on. Sponge. No. There you go.
Now it's Wilson. They go screen with Dillon. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
And they've used him in the passing game to great effect so far. And here they get it to him again on the screen, and it turns into a nice positive play.
By the way, you'd be looking at about a 47-yarder from here as they come up on an important third down. They'll try and run for the first with Dillon. And some room to maneuver. And down inside the 15 he goes. Here in the fourth quarter.
First and 10
At the 11.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
On 2nd down, Dillon. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
brings up 3rd and 4.
That's it. Big hit. 57's the mic. Watch 57. Let's go, D. Let's go. Check 31. Ready, go.
On 3rd down, here's Dillon. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A.J. Dillon, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams are going to jump back in front. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. From his end zone, Tyler Irvin. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
They're on 24-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's another first down on a big gainer there, 33 yards. And they'll go right back to Gainwell here on 1st down. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's a run by Gainwell. And he stopped immediately there. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Rams go nickel here defensively on third. Back to throw, Rodgers. Throw left side, complete to Foster. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll run here with Gainwell. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Gainwell. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. For the lead, here's 3rd and goal. To throw is Rodgers. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. Through an opening, and there he goes. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Count them now, 6 interceptions between last week and this week. Now, the 3 picks last week helped him to a win. They're in the driver's seat once more.
And they're the ones that are doing all the leading, aren't they? Right? The 3 interceptions last week, that led to a victory. 3 interceptions so far in this game, that has them out in front. We often think of the offense driving things. In this case, it's the defense, not just holding teams, but creating big plays for themselves.
So the L.A. Rams with a victory here, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot. But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for L.A., they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here.
I shall come forth as pure gold. Have you been tried in the fire? Have you been tried in the fire? Well, tell me.